Mhm.
I do want to mention one more thing. I think it's really important, especially if you are either you are not in product yet, but you're looking to get into it, or you're early on in your career. And I haven't found that this is talked about a ton. And I've got a great article that I'd love to share with you, Brennan, that maybe you could put out for folks in Harvard Business Review. But it's make sure that when you are applying to a position, you're looking as much at the core responsibilities of the role as you are the type of company that it is. So what that org structure looks like. Are you on a team or are you solo? Are you working directly with the CEO? Or do they have a QA team? Is it one person? How many designers do they have? All of those things impact your day-to-day work as a product manager, how much responsibility you have, you know how quickly you're able to get things done. And in the article that I just mentioned, there's a really great breakdown of you know when you're applying for something and evaluating a company, some good things to think about, and will help kind of lead you to some good questions to ask about what the dynamic is with engineering. Does engineering drive product, or is
Yeah.
product driving? And so those are some things that for me didn't surface until a little bit later on. And I wish that someone would have sent me that article
Yeah.
earlier on in my career. So happy to share it.
No, that's awesome. I can't wait to get that article. I'll definitely plug it in the show notes, because that's so important. I think, especially, coming out right out of the fresh out of the interview process, you really think about, well, what's like my traditional like 30, 60, 90-day plan. You don't think about the org structure. You don't think about what the dev team looks like or what the relationships looks like. So that's a really good call out. Do you have any advice for maybe researching that? How do you get that information?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the job sites have some of that anyway. Like
Yeah.
if you go on Glassdoor, I believe they have like general company size, or I'm prone to going to like Crunchbase and some of those to
Okay.
see. And the
Yeah.
it's unclear how frequently those numbers are updated, but those are good places to start. And then when you start interviewing, I would be very direct and ask, how big's the company at this point? Or
Yeah.
am I going to be on a team, and how many teams are there? And you know, are there growth opportunities?
Yeah.
All that good stuff. But yeah, I think from a company structural standpoint, if you can you can even look at some of their other job listings. That's helpful, because if you see that they're hiring like a product marketing manager or something like that,
Yeah.
you can tell they're building out that team. So looking at their team page on the website, their company website, is helpful. Looking at positions that are open, and then looking at some of those job sites or various company profile
Yeah.
websites are helpful.
Really good call. Really good call. Anything that I forgot to ask, or that you want, any other knowledge you want to share?
Well, I want to say thank you for hosting this. I think putting content out there for product managers and aspiring product managers is really important. I know I'm always looking for additional resources to be able to network with other PMs
Yeah.
and learn from them and share my learnings. And so just appreciate what you're doing. And I want to wish all the PMs out there good luck. And I'm also happy if anyone wants to reach out to me directly or has questions to
Nice.
follow up with
What's
you.
what's the best way to reach you?
LinkedIn is probably the best.
Awesome. I'll make sure I tag your profile in the show notes. So thank you so much for joining me this evening, Sarah. I really appreciate all the knowledge you shared.